Hi, I'm Mary Kopczynski, the CEO of RegAlytics, live from the CAT, heading to Nova Scotia with your update on this week's 28,828 regulatory alerts. We were going to be on this ferry yesterday, but Hurricane Ernesto had other plans. So I'm on vacation, as you can see, and it's really nice because when we were a startup, I used to feel really obligated to read every last alert for all of you and ensure you knew what was going on. Now that we have customers who pay us to do that, I can relax and just share the one or two I saw that were interesting. If you want real updates, you got to get a subscription. So the regulator of the week is the Netherlands Financial Intelligence Unit. This is a great story. A digital service provider reported unusual circumstances to the FIU Netherlands after a father requested access to his son's wallet, claiming his son was in custody and that the login details had been seized. The provider's suspicions were raised due to the father's strange request and a local news article about a drug-related arrest involving a man of the same age and location as their client. This prompted further investigation, leading to the conclusion that the father was likely trying to secure his son's crypto assets from law enforcement. The FIU's analysis confirmed the provider's suspicions, resulting in the seizure of the suspect's funds. The individual involved in cocaine trafficking was subsequently sentenced to 16 months in prison. Now, who says regulators are boring? The topic of the week is price optimization, with Illinois being the next state to propose a trend I've been seeing across the U.S. in relation to algorithmic decision-making related to landlords and tenants. This particular bill would prohibit landlords from using algorithmic devices that rely on non-public competitor data to determine rental prices for residential properties. The legislators are afraid these practices will be anti-competitive, meaning it could cause price fixing and raise the cost of rent, which is interesting. I think it's similar to airlines and demand pricing. So if they know the Olympics will be popular, for example, the airlines raise prices. But state leaders are trying to prevent landlords from using that similar optimization technology or outsource it to third parties because they want it to be up to the landlord to do it without the benefit of optimized price transparency from its competitors. They did make a carve out for trade journals and trade associations, but still an interesting trend and probably not a good one for certain tech companies out there. Last alert is all about buttons, and I'm not talking about the ones I'm wearing like these, but the obnoxious button batteries that I did not know existed or have an opinion on until I have a kid who loves all the lights and sounds. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission is proposing a new safety standards for toys containing button cell or coin cell batteries to mitigate the risks of injury and death from ingestion by children. They want better labeling, which I agree, because those teensy tiny hieroglyphic scratches on those are impossible to read. Anyway, they want better quality, but more importantly, they want more stringent requirements for battery compartments, including improved fastener durability and testing protocols to ensure the highest level of safety for your children. And speaking of children, I'm ready to go back to mine, and that's it this week for RegAlytics. We have the global supply chain of the world's regulatory alerts in one easy-to-use place, and if you need a solution related to regulation, give us a call.